Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian, and in today's really uh, quick but detailed video, I'm going to show you what I think is the real magic behind the My Listing directory theme. So, to my mind, the most appealing and exciting part of this theme is the way it can be extended in really cool and creative ways. It could be extended in far too many ways to count in one short video. But one of the most notable and important ways is on a listing by listing basis. So you can actually extend the individual listings in some really innovative and exciting ways. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this video in real time. So let's see if I can get this right. All right, so we're going to go into listing tools. And again, there's no other theme that does anything like this. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get, this is just a testing, uh, this is a testing site, and I'm going to get the URL there of that image. We're going to go into listing types. We're going to pick edit, place, and edit. And place is the standard listing on this theme. I'm going to turn the TV down, so hold on for 1 second. You can tell I have a very professional operation here as I'm sitting in a rental in Delray Beach, Florida. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to single page, content and tabs. I am not a coder. I am not a WordPress person. I'm a marketing person. So if I can do this, certainly you can do this. We're going to go to profile. And this is essentially the way this listing or all the listings on this site are being reflected on the front end. So you have the description, you have work hours, gallery, location, category, social, author, which is me, or in your case, you, or whomever is submitting the listing. Static code, which you saw I skipped over a moment ago, this is where it gets interesting. This is where you can do really cool and creative things with this theme that you can't do with other directory themes. So you'll see I have another static code instance here. You'll see I have an about us, which is a raw code. I have a short code, a connect by messenger. And again, this is all stuff that I just added in the last few minutes to show you some of the ways that each listing individually can be extended. So you have a lot more data to play with, and that can be really manipulated in some very cool, colorful, and creative ways to monetize your directory, to offer your listings a lot more information on a listing by listing basis. So let's look really quickly. Connect by messenger. This is just a little bit of code. And this allows, by dint of a short code that I added, that you can add for yours as well, that people can connect, so the public can connect with the professionals on my directory through Facebook Messenger, which is very cool. And every time a new listing submits a listing for themselves and just inputs their Facebook ID, it gets pre-populated with their specific content, their specific Facebook Messenger contact information. All right. So this is actually not filled out. Let's look at this one. Okay, so this is just a basic raw text, and you'll see I have written a note. This should appear on every listing. So basically, let's see, what I could do here is take that little bit of code that I just copied a minute ago. Right, so there's the image. Now I can just type in a URL. So now I just added a link. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to add a link directly to my affiliate program, which is located there. So the syntax is all correct. All right. So now I'm going to save this up here. Just going to update the file. So now this listing, so let's go and look at a listing. And you're going to see the next listing that I pull up, which again, this is just a test, but this is Delray Beach Web Design and Development. Here's my logo. Here's a picture that I just stuck there. Here is static code, which is just text that I added. Here's a coupon that I added. And here is that image that I just added that is now going to appear on every listing on this site. Here's the messenger button. Here's a contact form. But what we really care about is you have the ability to add an unlimited amount of content boxes. So here's one. Here's a Facebook social stream that's being pulled from one of my other communities. This is a live community on Facebook, the Mindful Market. Here's another block of static code. This could be an AdSense block. It could be another offer. And every one of your listings is going to have this content. So you can use your directory to sell whatever it is that you want. This could be related to the actual listing that your user submitted, or it could be related to something that you're selling. It's dependent on how you want to monetize your directory, or you can mix and match it up. This again could be specific to the listing itself, or this could be specific to the offers that you want to make to your community instead. So if I wanted 20 of these, I could have one short code, one social stream, one code block after the other, appearing in all kinds of different ways. I can move this up here, so I could drag. If we go back into, so let's go back to listing types, listing tools, excuse me. This is the real magic of this theme. I mean, the things that you can do with this are just outrageously cool, and I'm just touching on the most superficial, surface level, kind of sexiness that you can do with this. All right, so if I wanted to take, let's see, similar listings and move it down to the bottom, move this up here, move this up here. Right, here's that little bit that I just did a moment ago. Let's see, I can move that even above the description. So now this is going to be at the very top. Now, obviously, this is not the best ad in the world. That image is not filling the box completely. I would tweak that for a live site, obviously, or you would. So let's go back to listings. Let's look at another one. This way it'll give you a good sense of how this works. All right, so now that ad is appearing at the very top above the description. So on mobile, I mean, people are going to see this link to my affiliate program first and foremost. All right, this is a totally separate listing now. Same code is showing up, as you can see, similar listing. And you'll notice that there's no contact by Facebook Messenger on this one, and that's because there's no Facebook, uh, link in this listing. So let's do that. Let's pretend that Jimmy's Bistro did submit that, and you'll see how easy it is. You can add a video URL. You can change the listing owner and their messenger ID. We're going to paste in Jimmy's Bistro. We're going to make it a claimed or a verified listing. This is actually an expired listing as well. So let's fix that. Scroll up. I know this is a lot of information, and I know this might not make sense to everybody. Now let's look at this and see how it looks. All right? So you have this at the top still. Now again, this could be a full width ad. That's really what you want here. This could be more code or another ad. This could be an AdSense ad. It could be anything you want. It could be something related to Jimmy's Bistro, or it could be just a static code. You notice I changed the author to Diane, whoever that is. The Connect by Messenger is now set up, and it's going to send this to Jimmy's Bistro. We just set that up on the back side. Here is their Facebook feed, which is polling live because that information is available on the back end. Their Facebook page. Here's their contact, and so forth and so on. So again, I mean, the amount of cool and flexible and fun and just profitable things that you can do with this directory is so far afield of really anything else that's available. Here's the check mark for the verified, which we just added. Is this the only directory theme on the market that does cool things? Absolutely not. Is it the most advanced directory theme on the market right now in 2018 by a long shot? Absolutely it is. All right, so I'm going to show you some more cool things. And if you have any questions about what we just did, feel free to ask. Thanks so much.